Remember all those stories in the Bible about the miracles that God performed when just a few people had just a little bit of faith? Whatever happened to those miracles? Do they still happen? Or are we just too distracted to notice? Meet Abigail Nivens. She was born with cerebral palsy. When her parents decided that they weren't equipped to take care of her, her grandparents stepped in to become her guardians. Because of her cerebral palsy, she can't walk, which wasn't an issue at all when she was a baby. When she needed to get through the narrow halls and doorways of their tiny mobile home, her grandparents simply carried her around when she needed to leave the wheelchair. Of course, time moves on, and Abigail is now 12 years old, and her grandparents are 12 years older. Getting through those halls with a near teenager is becoming more and more challenging, not only for her grandparents, but for Abigail too. Her grandparents are very proud people who don't like to ask for help, but they need help. Thanks to the compassion of Hearts Secured Ministries, help is on the way. When the folks at Hearts Secured heard about Abigail and her situation, they knew exactly what God was calling them to do: become a miracle. With God's help, they're going to build Abigail exactly what she needs, with virtually no money at all. By operating strictly on faith in God to provide exactly what they need, they will help make life easier for Abigail and her grandparents. So far, the plans are to build an entire wing directly on their tiny trailer. The annex will provide Abigail with a brand new, bigger bedroom and bathroom that she can access by herself without ever having to leave her wheelchair. The annex will also connect directly to the existing living spaces to allow her to continue to spend time with her family. Sounds great, doesn't it? So where do you fit in? Did we mention that this project is being done with virtually no money? They need help. Sure, money always helps, but what's more important than cash is real, actual help, as in hands, labor, love, service, you. The folks at Heart Secure Ministries believe that God has already lined up all the subcontractors for this massive project to come together. He's looking for you to answer that call. Sure, anyone with any level of ability in carpentry, electrical work, plumbing, painting, HVAC, and anything involved in construction and home improvement would be absolutely welcome to help. But if you can't do that, you're still very much needed. If you have the gift of serving, you're absolutely needed to bring water and supplies to the work crews and prepare food for the workers and the family. If you're good at technology, you would be very welcomed to wire up the new place with the technological tools that are so necessary to help Abigail function more independently. We need teachers to come and help teach and tutor Abigail and to share the love of Jesus and God's Word with the family. We need help furnishing and decorating this new home. If you can do anything at all, God can and will use you exactly when you're needed. You just have to be obedient and answer His call. We need you to come together with Hearts Secured to pray for God's safety and provision on all involved in this project. Who says miracles don't happen anymore? You may not see the miracle, but this may be your chance to actually be the miracle.
Created using Powtoon.